Okay, this is deal 5. They've opened 2 clubs. Can't say I can argue with that. 2 diamonds, 2 no trumps, which for them shows, I believe, 22, 24. Not showing up for me. But I think it is. 22 and 23. There we go. Pass. Left-hand opponent with statement. Right-hand opponent says, no, I don't have a 4-card major. And then they say, okay, let's play in 3 no trumps. Okay, so it's our turn to pick a lead. And we have a nice strong sequence in spades. If we're lucky and partner has a high card, very, very unlikely on this auction. But if they do, then we might be able to establish spade tricks by playing spades early. And we've got a lot of entries to our hand, at least 3, probably 4. So we should have enough time to establish this suit. So why not? Let's lead top of our sequence in spades. So that went by very quickly for those of you who didn't quite see. Low, low, ace. So now that Declarer started to play clubs, we've got to think about what's going on here. So why is Declarer playing a club? He's played the king, which presumably means that he has the queen. If he didn't have the queen, he might try to take a finesse, or he might try to do a little bit of guessing. We don't know exactly. So I'm going to assume that probably he has the queen. In which case, especially since he has all these points, which means that with the Jack 10-9 in the dummy, clubs is starting to look like a pretty scary suit. So it looks like Declarer's decided to establish the clubs as his line of play. Is there anything we can do about that? I mean, once our ace is gone, it's just going to be gone, right? So we need to think a little bit carefully here. If our ace gets pushed out straight away, it's not going to be a problem for Declarer to play the queen of clubs and then a small club to the jack. So then they're going to be able to take all those winners. However, if we don't play our club, maybe he'll get to a point where he can't get to the dummy. So that's the best way I can think of stopping him from getting to those clubs. So as we thought, he has the queen. Going to duck again. Ah, great. Good job we did that. So now that we've ducked twice, we obviously have no choice but to play our ace. But at this point, the only clubs that are left are the ones that you can see here in the dummy. So provided that Declarer never gets to the dummy, he'll never get those winners. So I'm going to play another spade. Great. So Declarer's lodged in his hand. So again, usually we think second hand high, but in the minusculely unlikely event that the partner can't beat the 8, let's just make life easy for partner and win a high one. We don't want to let Declarer win this 8 in the dummy and then cash 2 clubs. That would be extremely embarrassing. So we're going to win and continue to establish our spades. Good news. So all the spades are gone except the ones that you can see now. So actually what could happen now is that we could win our ace of hearts, take our 2 spades, and the contract would be down. But then when we play another card, Declarer just has winners left. So we might do slightly better by ducking here. Let's see. Okay, Declarer's tried cashing the ace. And now our hand is full of winners. Great, so we actually take it 2 down by ducking that heart. So don't forget, with those clubs in the dummy, it's not so clear to just be winning the ace straight away. So yes, as we thought, Declarer had this long club suit. He had a nice fit. He had strong clubs, he just needed to push out the ace. So by ducking twice, we were able to cut him off from the dummy, thwart his plan to set up the clubs, and later by ducking the king of hearts, we were able to stop him from ever getting there. So that was pretty nice.